Hello everyone. It's that time of the year. Today is September 11th, which means 4-point mule deer buck opened yesterday. Wasn't able to get out yesterday. One of my good buddies had a wedding, so that took priority. I volunteer a little bit with the BC Wildlife Federation, and I just have some work I got to do in this management unit for them today. So I thought, well, if I'm coming out here to do something for them, I might as well hunt anyways while I'm here. So like I said, 4-point muley is open. It's 4-point muley to October 1st, and then October 1st to October 31st is any mule deer buck, and then November 1st to December 10th goes back to 4-point mule deer. We do have some other hunting obligations this fall, like I have that moose tag for the month of November in Kamloops there, and going elk hunting at the end of this month. So we'll probably only be able to get out a few times in September for mule deer, and then probably only a few times in October as well, as I got some really good private land permission for whitetail that I'm going to hunt the second half of October. And then November, we're not going to be hunting muleys at all. We're going to be focusing on our moose draw. So this hunt video is going to be just like a couple other hunting videos I've posted previously, where I'm going to film a little bit each hunt until I'm successful, if I'm successful. So it will be based on a bunch of different hunts. It's not just going to be one day at a time videos. So it'll be the whole season until we get into a mule deer. Let's hope we do get into a mule deer here at some point. So I'm just working my way down this path along the edge of this cut. And we got a big open cut right here. I can hear some trucks, like maybe a few cuts over, driving on the roads. I'm trying to steer clear of the main roads and trying to get into some of these cuts, as I think it's so much better to find deer. The deer are gonna, as soon as the deer get used to seeing those trucks and knowing what's going on, they're gonna hide in the bush, and the cuts that they do want to use are gonna be ones that you can't see from the road, just like this one. So I'm just gonna keep making my way along here. I'm doing some glassing in the far corners as much as I can. But yeah, I'm certain that the deer are bedded down right now. It'll probably get better in a few hours. And hopefully some of these trucks head home for the night. If I don't check in again, it's because I didn't see anything. And we'll see you on the next hunt. It's just sunrise right now. We're getting some beautiful light coming in. And I'm hiking into the backside of a cut block where I've seen a lot of sign. And you can't see the backside of this cut block from the road. It's October, so it's any buck. We're pretty much in the alpine here. And there's like an old ATV track that goes straight up this cut. So I'm trying to use that to hide my sound. The wind is not my favorite going up this, but I'm not going to come back here this year, and I really want to put a trail camera at the top, so I'm still going to go in even though the wind is swirling. Right now it's hitting me in the back of the head. So at the top of this cut block here, there's like a big valley that runs straight through the back, and in September this is actually all really green grass. And when we were here last September, there was so much sign in here, it was crazy. Being October, I don't know if the bucks are using it or the deer in general. So I'm gonna throw a trail cam on this tree. always spring bear. Come back and check it and see for the rest of October if the deer are using this little funnel when it looks pretty barren. Okay, camera is set on this tree. It's gonna watch this whole area down in here. I'll show what's on the camera on next year's hunting video. Yeah, this morning, driving to a bunch of different cut block areas, checking them all out for like half an hour. Not seeing anything. Move on this afternoon. Play by ear. Just check out some new areas completely. Oh, we got 2 crows. This cut, my favorite cut of all time. It's where I killed my first mule deer, which was actually just last year. Where I was hiking down this road, and as you can see, you can't get cars or vehicles back here, so the deer like to be back here. And I was walking through here, I looked up and there was 3 racks just poking up over the crescent of that hill, right on the edge. So I laid down right here and waited for the buck to stand up and turn so I could count that it was a 4-point because we were hunting in September. And when he did, he was at 202 yards and made the shot. Would be nice if his 2 buddies were still up there. Not seeing much for deer activity today. I'm just driving to my next location and I came around the corner and this, I don't even know what it is, but it scared the shit out of me for a sec. This smells absolutely terrible.
I don't know. Looks like somebody might have just cut the antlers off. It might be a bull.
I saw a sign at the bottom of the mountain here when I first got onto the fire service road that for RAP, report all poachers. So I don't know if it was killed by a human. It kind of looks like the antlers were like sawed off though. So I'll send it in. I'll report it. Give them the location. If they want to come up and take a look, they can. If not, they don't have to. Getting here a little bit later than I wanted, but it's right at sunrise right now. We're gonna hike in this little ATV trail here, and then it opens up into some big bowls. And we're gonna set up for a little bit and just glass the bowls, seeing if we can see any mule deer. The wind's not my favorite walking in, but I don't mind the wind when we actually get in there. It's a nice rope. Just bumped a buck right when I came over. He was on top of this ridge. But I can't hear him anymore. He was snorting at me pretty good. What happened there? I came up over this ledge and he was in that divot. And the wind is going this way. So I came up behind him. I'd say I had him at 12 yards probably. Not a monster buck by any means, but I probably would have taken him. I had my crosshairs on him for like a split second, but he didn't do the old mule deer look back. So I didn't want to risk the shot, but I'm gonna keep hiking this ridge because if he was up here, there might be some more deer. I didn't realize it at the time, but my GoPro wasn't positioned properly to capture the full effect of what was happening. I have a buck at 187. I was standing on top of a hill, and I turned around and seen what looked to me like a mule deer standing on the adjacent hill. I threw up my binoculars and confirmed it was a buck. My rangefinder read him at 187 yards. From where I was standing, there was a small lip between me and the buck, so if I went prone, I wouldn't be able to see him. I risked walking towards him in the open for 20 yards to a place I'd be able to get prone and have a clean shot at the buck. The buck was standing here, staring straight at me, only presenting a brisket shot. I've made a poor brisket shot before and wasn't willing to take another. It took about 30 seconds for him to start moving and making his way down the hill. He presented a quartering 2 shot and I let the 7 mag fly. As soon as I shot, I saw him make a huge mule kick and he started sprinting along the hill into the deep thickets. He collapsed, and when he did, I lost sight of him in the brush. Okay, I just shot a buck. Not a very big buck. A little spiker. I shot him at like 160 yards. He was actually downwind of me. He was downwind of me. And right on this point here. And I saw him collapse. But I don't know. He was kind of quartering 2, and I kind of lined it up with the front shoulder. But he went like 10 yards and dropped. So I'm just gonna give him like half an hour here, and then we'll head on over. Okay, so I don't want to push him, so I'm kind of, I roughly saw where he dropped in the bush, but I can't find him on my binos, and like if he's taking his time, which I really hope he's not. But if he's taking his time, I really don't want to bump him. But I haven't seen any movement. I haven't seen any movement, so I think he's good. I'm still gonna give him like another 10 minutes. He's in this thick brush somewhere. Like he dropped like right around here somewhere. Right in this stuff. I can't find him. So I'm just gonna head over there in like 5 minutes. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's dead. Not hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's dead. I don't like anything suffering. He had a huge mule kick. Boom! Wow. So hopefully that's a good sign. And that he crashed hard. Let's go see. I've been walking around for like 40 minutes. Like I remember him near this tree and like collapsing somewhere in like this. And I don't know, he went down hard and I cannot find him. Oh, please let me find him. Oh, we found the deer. We found the deer. Oh, scared the shit out of me. I was like, just gonna step on him. Okay. Just want to talk about shooting young bucks for a second. So as you can see, this guy's definitely a young buck. I would think he's a year and a half. That's most likely what he is. At the beginning of this year, I did tell myself, like, okay, we'll shoot anything larger than a spike. So we'll shoot forkies and up. This is only my second mule deer that I've ever killed. My first mule deer was last year in September, and it was a decent buck. The thing is, I see a lot on like Facebook and YouTube and people putting down others who kill young bucks like this, and yeah, like totally agree that we're not going to be able to grow big bucks if people like me are always out here shooting these bucks, right? Like now this guy will no longer grow in to a nice trophy buck for somebody to take. At the same time though, hunting is hard and it's expensive, put a lot of time into it, and for the average Joe to get out, it can be tough. It's a lot of money. You know, everybody has things they've got to do, and to get out and to put meat like this on the table is really important. So when I was lining up to shoot this buck, I was going over it in my head like, should I take him? Should I not take him? Should I take him? Should I not take him? And I decided to take him for a couple of reasons. First of all, this is going to be some great meat. I'm going to get this guy cut up. I'm going to share him with friends, going to share him with family, and everybody's going to, you know, enjoy this deer. Second of all, I want to show that it is okay to take bucks like this. This is a legal buck. This is legal as per the British Columbia regulations. And I know not everybody agrees with those people who write those and manage the deer populations, but if it's a legal buck, nobody can tell you that what you're doing is wrong. People should not be looking down on others. If they are following the law, they have tags in their pocket, they should not be looking down on people who shoot bucks like these. They should be propping them up. We need more hunters, Canada-wide, North America-wide, to keep this going. I have a fear that in 20 years, there's going to be barely any hunting left. Like they took the grizzly bear hunting away in British Columbia. Now there's problems with moose and caribou up north. We need more people into hunting. And if everybody's out here just shooting or just looking for, you know, 4-point bucks and never shooting anything year after year, they're going to quit. Like this gives people the opportunity to get out, put some delicious meat on the table, spend conservation dollars, learn more about deer, join, you know, wildlife groups and hunting groups, and spend money at our local stores and keep the sport going. If it's a legal buck, nobody should tell you, or you should never tell anyone else what they're doing is wrong. Pretty passionate about it. Pretty passionate about deer, to be honest. Pretty passionate about all wildlife in BC, and I feel blessed to live here in Kamloops, even anywhere in British Columbia, anywhere on this continent. You should feel blessed to have opportunities like this. Super happy to have filled my tag this year. So I'm gonna get this guy cut up now and get him put in these game bags. I'm gonna debone him right here and then carry him out. The plan for tonight was to go out for whitetails. I had to get some nice private land permission for whitetails just around town here, but I think this is enough killing for this weekend. We'll get out for whitetails next weekend. What beautiful country to be able to hunt in. Let's get this guy put in these game bags now. One of the requirements is you got to take the proof of sex. Look at all these bugs. Imagine how itchy your nuts would be. I don't even want to touch it, but I'm gonna have to. Anybody know what these are? Because they are all over my deer. They are gross looking. deboned. We're gonna try to fit it all into my little pack here. This is a Super Day pack from Badlands. There's still another bag there. Okay, we're gonna make it all fit. It is super heavy. It's gotta be, I don't know, 60, 70. Super heavy. Got a ton of other stuff on it though. I still got some meat in there that I couldn't fit. And I can't fit this box of ammo anywhere. So I'm gonna have to keep it in my pocket, I think. That deer trail down here that we found earlier that looked like super packed down, kind of looking at the maps, it looks like it might take like a kilometer of my walk back to my truck off, because if I go back the way I came, I'm probably 40 minutes from my truck. And if I go down that path and it doesn't get too crazy, hopefully not, might be like half an hour. But just like when we went to Haida, the devil you know is sometimes a lot better than the devil you don't. But I'm gonna try the deer path and then do a little scouting on the way out here. Whew, this is gonna be heavy. Holy shit. Oh. 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 Yeah, there's a mule deer in there, that's for sure. Nothing like a backpack stuffed full of mule deer meat. Also carrying some because it wouldn't all fit in my bag. Got about a 40-minute hike out. Well, this deer trail was nice up until here. It's pretty short-lived. We're just gonna push through here. Definitely carved off a lot of time. I'd say it's only 20 minutes back instead of 40 now. It's a nice area. It's so open. It's a lot easier to walk through. It makes it easier to see game too. Nice trail. Okay, we got back to the truck. Hike out wasn't too bad. It was like half an hour. Can't complain with that. We also got a bag full of mule deer meat. We're gonna get home, we're gonna grind it all up, and we're gonna eat mule deer tacos for the next year. It's exciting to punch your mule deer tagged out for the year, and now we can start planning for next year. Next year we're gonna chase muleys with the muzzleloader, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be chasing them all around Kamloops area, Region 3, see if we can get one down with the muzzy. Now we're gonna focus the next 2 weekends. There's still 2 weekends left in October, so we're gonna focus the next 2 weekends on whitetails. And November, like I keep saying, I'm just so excited. We're gonna be chasing moose. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you out there.